Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel The Sarthak Show, where we discuss about tech, career, product and life. And today in this MySQL playlist, we are moving ahead with our learnings in the select command. In the previous videos, you have learned about databases, tables, inserting data into the tables and querying the table. Now we will go one step further and understand how you can query more precise data with more nuances, more conditions. So folks, I want to give you one very big announcement. Newton School has started with their own full stack development course. They want to introduce more about full stack, and this is the best moment for you. They are going to teach you everything from scratch. You are going to learn everything about full stack development, front end, back end, and databases, and everything from scratch. And the best part of that is it's a zero fee upfront course, so you don't have to pay anything for joining this course and start. And also, you are going to learn about projects, different things in this course. You're going to build some very cool, awesome project for your resume, for your everything, for learning part as well. And the last bit, this is going to be very helpful for you guys, is that they are also going to get you placed at startups and MNCs. So they are going to assist you for your placements, for your jobs as well. You are going to get placed at startups, MNCs and everything. What's the best deal that you can get? You're going to learn and you're going to get jobs. So you can check out the link in the description box below. It has all the information, all the context, and you can know what they are teaching and what the project that you will be working on. So stay tuned to that, and please check out the link in the description box below. So very specifically in this lecture, we are going to understand about the combining of the conditions, as in when you have to match two different things together, then you use this. So for example, if I want to check like their name should be Sarthak and birth date should be this, or maybe something like user ID should be this. User ID is generally unique, but let's say gender is this and salary is this, or something of that sort. So we'll understand what are the conditions or what are the syntax used to combine basically two different parameters into one statement and query that data, very precise data. So the syntax is very same. Let me give you as examples. Let me write the syntax for you. Select star from table name, where is the condition where I would want to give you name of the column. So you have to, let's say, introduce conditions over here, right? It has to be comparison over. That's why I'm writing this as thing. So let me put something like comparison. The keyword is and slash or. How you combine two comparisons. Okay, comparison. Okay, this is the general syntax that we have to follow. So comparison could be something like let me write it for you. Comparison could be something like, let's say, column name 1 is equal to some value. It could be something like column 2 greater than, let's say, value. Okay, so we have greater than, less than, equal to, we have less than, equal to. So these are the operators that we have. Generally we follow them. Yeah, so this is generally used as a comparison, but just to give you the command, this is the comparison that we follow. Ideally speaking, this is the general syntax that we have to follow to combine the commands. You can use this comparison. Let's say I can do a comparison over comparison. So what I mean by that, I can put two comparison inside each other, and let's say x is this greater than this and y is greater than this, and a whole bracket outside, or I will write this condition. So we'll try and use this commands and get some sample data out of it. So very quickly jumping onto our MySQL terminal, this is the data that we have. Let me just write it again to give you the whole data set picture. Select star from students 2. Yeah, so this is the data that we have. Let's query some data with and commands. Let me write select star from students to where, very specifically writing where command, and then I am going to do two comparisons over. So look carefully. Oh, sorry, marital status is equal to single. Okay, and I am now writing another condition where score equals to 50. It should return me the first two rows. Okay, Now you see that I have very specifically written this and I have got the answer for 2. I am just reusing the last command, and instead of 50, let me do and get it for 70. I will get the 4th row. Let's say I don't want, I was not sure that how many of them they're there, so I can do that. I am again going to change this and write the another command. So very simply writing select star where made a single and score is greater than 60. Again the same answer, right? I can do a very specific change again. Let me write it again. Married and score is greater than 50. See, I got these two answers. If my statement would be 60, I could only get this row. So you can check very well where I have written multiple commands and you got multiple answers for that. So this is how you can combine. Now I have to mention that the OR example, right? So what I will do is select star from students to where again marital status is equal to single, or very specifically using this command over here instead of and, or let's say what is the example we can check. Let's say married has 60 as the answer, right? Or score equal to 60, right? So where you got all the single entries and an entry where married was equal to 60, right? This is very specifically you got the answer, you got this, and you can check this out, right? So yeah, that is the very core of this. Let me just write the sample for you guys over here. So where can mention maybe this story over as the sample command. Okay. And let me give you another sample command which we used just recently with OR. Right. So these are the two commands where we used AND and OR. Now we are going to understand and check what we can do with the next set of things. So how you can compare with other things. There is another operator which gives you the same feeling, which is as NOT operator. So what does NOT mean? Basically, you want to check where the score is, let's say, not 50, where the user is not single. So all the entries where the user is not single, right? So you have to very specifically use not where not. Okay. So let me give you the syntax. Select star from students to where column name, and then you have to write not. So where you have to mention that this is the thing that you want to check. So you will write where not. So correction, let me write not equal to value. Okay, so this will give you the right example. Let me just give you an example in the SQL panel and we can check over here. So again, the same query that I'm going to use, but I'm going to mention where not score to 50. See, that gave me all the entries where score was not 50. If you correctly remember, this is the whole table. I got 60, 70, 80. Okay, since null is not a value, we cannot compare that. So 60, 70, 80 is the result that we have got, right? Let me give you another example, just changing it to 60. I got 50, 50, 70, 80, right? So you can simply check it out and mention that. Let me give you another example and compare this again, where marital status not equal to single, right? I got all the entries married and NA. Since NA is a valid option, it's not null value. We got the comparison over here and I got the last entry as well. So very carefully I have mentioned this. Let me just quickly put it over as the sample command and you can use it. Sample command. And I'm going to give you this example as well, so that if you want to try with not null, you can do that. Cool. So this is how you got to understand like what are the things that are part of this schema where you can check AND, or and not operator. In the further videos, we will try to club all of these things into one query and check that out. I am going to give you just one example over here. So let me just put this over here and you can check that. Okay. I'm going to my previous command where this, okay. I'm going to simply put very carefully, check this out. Marital status single, and let's say marital status is single. This is our original table, right? Marital status is single. Okay. Let's say score is 70 that we are going to compare, and score is 70. And we are going to put a bracket over here, and we are going to again use the OR command where marital status equal to NA. Or I am now using an OR command inside an OR command, or score is equivalent to 80. Let's see what we got. So very carefully see marital status single and 70, or marital status, the spelling is not correct over here. One second. Status is nene or score is 80. So this command will result me all these three entries. So single and score 70, correct. Marital status is NA or score 80. So NA is there and score 80 is over here. So this is how you can combine multiple things. I'm just going to put this as a sample command and you can check that out. Cool. In the next set of videos, we will go further deep down the select query and where commands and how you can do comparisons over here, multiple kinds of comparison. I hope you enjoyed this video and got a gist of how does and, or, and not work on the MySQL system. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.